Hey, I'm Cordy Style. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be giving you all a tutorial on this look. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. To begin with, I'm just going to tie my hair back just to keep it out of my way. Then I'm going to jump right into doing my eyebrows. I'm going to use a spoolie to brush my eyebrows. Then I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony. And I'm going to start at the bottom. Just follow the natural arch of my eyebrow, and then I will go to the top and then connect the ends, and last I will go in and fill in the center. This is the easiest way for me. When I get to the beginning portion of my eyebrow, you will see that I will go in an upward position. It creates a more natural look in my opinion, just to avoid the boxy or square corner. So yes, go upward just like that, and you can use your spoolie just to blend everything out. If you don't have a spoolie, you can always use an eyebrow brush. And I already completed my other eyebrow. I'm just going back and forth just to correct anything. Then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee to conceal. And as you can see, I don't start at the very beginning of my eyebrow, starting like the mid beginning. I do that to avoid putting a lot of concealer at the beginning of my eyebrow. I always just take whatever is left over on my brush for the beginning. And you're just going to bring the concealer downward. Just like that. Just take whatever is left over. That's what I like. And then we're just going to take a blending brush and just start to blend that out. Just blend, blend, blend. And then I'm going to take the same color for the top portion of my eyebrow. But here I make dots just to make it easier, because the top part is sometimes difficult for me, so it's always easy to connect the dots. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. Just following the shape of my eyebrow. And some people like to use a concealer that's more so their skin tone color. I like to start off with the lighter one, just because I think it make it look more neat as to using one that's your skin tone color. But you can go over with a darker concealer, which I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same exact thing with my other eyebrow. I'm going to blend that down. Then I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend all of the concealer out. Just like that. Same thing for the top, and I'm just going to blend it out. Now I'm going to take my Ruby Kisses palette, and I'm going to use a darker concealer and also thicker concealer. And I'm just going to follow the shape of my eyebrow and put that right on top of that toffee. On camera it may not look like the concealer is darker, but it really is. And so I also put that at the bottom as well. I just don't do as much because I do like a little highlight at the bottom. Then we're just going to blend that out. Sometimes I use my fingers. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer and my LA Girl Pro Primer. They are very similar, same color, same everything pretty much. I just feel like the Maybelline is a little thicker. And I usually use two only because of my laugh lines. They are very deep and noticeable, so I try to minimize that. So I use them both there on my laugh lines. So now I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer, once again, the color Toffee, just to prime my eyelids. They will make my colors show more. And I did forget to set my primer, well, my concealer for my eyelids. So don't forget to do that. You can use a setting powder or even a light eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette. Nothing fancy. I got it from Amazon. If you're interested, I can put the link in my description box. So I'm just going to take this dark purple. Now I'm taking another palette from Amazon. I'm going to use this ash brown, just to make it more smoky. I'm just going to blend it out. Always remember to blend. Now I'm going to cut my crease with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee again. You will hear that a lot throughout this video. I'm just going to bring the concealer down. And now I'm going to take like a rose gold color, and I'm going to put that in the inner portion of my eyelid. Here I'm just spraying my brush with rose water. So I'm just going to pack that on. And then I'm going to take a dark pink from another palette. Put that right next to that rose gold. So yes, that is a dark pink. I'm just going to pack that on. Just like that. Now I'm going to use this dark brown. It looks like black. It's very close to black, but it is not black. It's not dark enough. So yes, that is the dark brown. I'm just going to use that at the end just to smoke it out a little bit. And then I'm going to bring the leftover over into like my crease right there. As you can see, I'm just going to blend that out. And I did go back and get some more of that dark pink. And I'm going to take this champagne color. I'm going to put that in like the inner eye portion, the tear duct. Now I'm going to move on to my other eyelid. I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to take the dark purple, and then the dark brown, cut the crease, and we add the rose gold, the dark pink, and then we're going to take that dark brown. Now I'm using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the color NC50. I did go to the MAC counter and get match for this foundation. I really was having trouble with my lighting, so it will look very light or maybe even orange, but it does match. So I started off using a brush, but I did switch to a beauty sponge, and I believe that is by Real Techniques. Now I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee once again to highlight. I started off using a brush, but I will switch to my beauty sponge. As you can see here. So I highlighted under my eye, my chin, forehead, nose, and under my nose. Now I'm using my setting powder by Sacha Buttercup. And I do not let it sit long, only because it usually leaves like a white residue. So I just go ahead and pat it through. But I do let it sit for a minute on my laugh lines because once again they are very deep. So we're just going to pat that on. You see, I was having trouble with my lighting, kept switching. Now I'm going to go into my Black Radiance contour palette and use the dark brown in there. And I'm going to contour my forehead, cheekbone, my jawline, and I'm going to go in and contour my nose. Make sure you blend. Blending is very important. Here I am blending my nose, as you can see. I will go back in with my concealer for my nose, because sometimes when you contour your nose you can kind of overdo it. So here I am taking my concealer once again just to correct that. I'm going to blend it out. We're just going to blend. Now I'm taking, I believe that it's the L'Oreal powder. I'm just going to put that all over. I'm sorry if you guys hear any music. I'm in my dorm and I live on my college campus. So yeah. We're not starting over with this voice over. I have been doing it like forever. So now I'm taking like a dark pink. I'm just going to put it at the bottom. Here I'm just taking a pink lipstick and then I'm just going to put some gloss on top. Nothing fancy, just very simple. I'm taking some blush. Here I'm taking my eyelashes by Kiss. And I do use hair glue only because it's easier for me. And also when you take your lashes off, you can just remove the glue and you can wear your lashes again. It's very easy. Here I'm using my rose water to set. I'm just going to let that dry a little. Now I'm going to use my Master Chrome highlighter, and I believe that's by Maybelline. I'm just going to highlight my cheekbone. I really love this highlighter, and it's very affordable. I'm going to highlight my nose. It's my favorite part. And I do take a little and highlight the arch of my eyebrow. And this is the end result. Thanks for watching.